Hey, what is up, guys? Cryo back with more reactions. We have got the Kevin Bennett. This is his Scorpion and Sub-Zero rap Deadly Alliance featuring NICKY TRAKKS. Now, I love Mortal Kombat and I love Sub-Zero. He is my favorite character in the game, so let's hop into this. Let's get it. Let's go. Sharingan activated.
Yeah, hey, say welcome back to the duo. Homie, we never left like Republicans on a group vote. Let a dude choke, metastoma poking a few throats. I'm a puncture, venom flow, leave a crew froze.
Okay, real quick, I love the editing on the video. Flashing back between them in real life doing the music video and then cutting two clips of the video games as well. Hard as fuck. Secondly, let me just go through a little bit of what Kevin said. So he said, say welcome back to the duo, homie, we never left like Republicans on a group vote. Looking on political spectrum, Republicans would be on the right side and Democrats left side. So homie, we never left like Republicans on a group vote. Republicans would obviously vote for their side, you know, yada yada. And then after that, he said, let a dude choke. I mean, it's Mortal Kombat, it's a violent game. Let a dude choke, fuck him. And he said metastoma poking a few throats. Now, not entirely sure about that, boy. So y'all let me know down below. Then he said puncture a few punks, sure. I like that because firstly it's nice wordplay. Breakdown puncture, punks, sure. Yeah. And Scorpion and Sub-Zero have moves in their moveset that would puncture people, like the get over here move with Scorpion's kunai, spear, whatever the hell you want to call it, his swords, Subby's ice weapons, shit like that. And then the venom flow cold, leave a whole crew froze. Now that's saying like, hey, his flow is venomous, it's deadly, right? And it's so cold they'll leave your crew froze, like Sub-Zero's ice powers. That could also be a reference to Reptile, one of the OG color swap or palette swap ninjas of the OG games, and he uses like acid spit, stuff like that. So venom. Now let me just get back into it.
The crew froze, cold shoulder, the one with the flow colder, the most oceans located by the Cavs polar. So when I slide, I tell him chill out before I grab him by his spine and pull that shit out.
It's Mr. Cold Shoulder, the one with the flows colder than most oceans, located at the Caps Polar. So when I slide, tell him to chill that shit out before I grab him by his spine and pull that shit out. Okay, so it's Mr. Cold Shoulder, the one with the flows colder than most oceans, located at the Caps Polar. The Cold Shoulder bar is in reference to one of Sub-Zero's moves. I believe it was an MK11. It was either MK11 or 10. Well, he actually did a shoulder bash using his ice slide ability. You would shoulder bash somebody, so Mr. Cold Shoulder, that's in reference to that move. And then the one with the flows colder than most oceans, located at the Caps Polar. So he's saying that his flow is colder than the oceans at the polar caps, either at the North Pole or the South Pole, where like temperatures and water temperature especially would be at the coldest on Earth. So he's saying he's basically colder than both of those as well. So when I slide, tell him chill that shit out before I grab him by his spine and pull that shit out. Yeah. So when I slide, the ice slide ability, tell him chill out. I mean, that's just perfect irony there for a boy, especially as Sub-Zero. Tell him chill out because Sub-Zero has ice powers. Before I grab him by his spine and pull that shit out, it's been a long-standing tradition of Mortal Kombat games that Sub-Zero has a fatality where he pulls someone's spine out. MK1 kind of breaks that mold, except for the cameo fatality. Except for the cameo fatality.
Yeah, pull the shit out, it's brutal. I'm out my noodle like ramen that's out of stock. I soup it up when I chop, sticking it to him hot with it.
I'm out my noodle like ramen when it's out of stock. I soup it up when I chop, sticking it to him hot. I'm out my noodle, ramen noodle. Ramen is technically a soup, so I soup it up when I chop, sticking it to them hot. So traditional ramen like miso soup or any other form of it, right? Like udon, everything like that. You would eat it with chopsticks. So I soup it up when I chop. I soup it up when I chop. He's basically saying, hey, he's cooking whenever he's spitting, right? So Chop sticking it to him hot. He's giving you these fire verses. Hot, right? Scorpion. Hey.
Lava leaving esophagus, vomit heat like a taster, reflux of gas at a place like I'm lighting matches.
Hold up, let me go back.
Lava leaving esophagus, vomit heat like a taster, reflux of gas at a place like I'm lighting matches and pumps.
It's lava leaving esophagus. I vomit heat like acid reflux. Now, Scorpion's toasty, brutality, fatality, whatnot. He's from the nether realm, so he pulled mask off, spit fire, basically. So I do like that, but he says I vomit heat like acid reflux. Damn, that's actually pretty cool.
At a place like I'm lighting matches and pumps.
No need for deception. We keep a deadly alliance with
Mortal Kombat Deception, and even like another game, and then obviously the title of this, Deadly Alliance, is in reference to another Mortal Kombat game.
we keep a deadly alliance with needs to deceptive. Believe we leaving them crying. No peace for you guys. We freeze you in time. Cause me and Hanzo throwing hands like we speaking with signs.
We freeze you in time because me and Hanzo throwing hands like we speaking in signs. So, I mean, again, we freeze you in time. You're basically, like, compared to these two, you're just being left behind, right? You're stuck in the same place. Because me and Hanzo Hiyashi being Scorpion's name, we throwing hands like we speaking in signs. We throwing hands like we speaking in signs. Sign language, and I think the Shirai Ryu technically know ninjutsu as well, so hand signs and stuff like that. Nice little, yeah.
Believing in science, the way this violence evolving off in Neanderthal, I slaughter it right in front of Darwin. They'll never stand at all.
Wait, I gotta go back.
Hands like we speaking with signs.
Have you believing in science, the way this violence evolving off in
Science, have you believing in science, the way this violence evolving off of Neanderthal? So he played off of signs and just stretched out, like, not really stretched out, but he stretched out science a little bit to get science, right? The way this violence evolving off of Neanderthal.
I slaughter it right in front of Darwin. They'll never stand at all.
The way this violence evolving off of Neanderthal. So, I mean, Neanderthals were basically just, like one of the earliest forms of humans. They know brain, very, very, very dumb, very stupid. So they would just bash stuff if they had to. So the way this have you believing in science, the way this violence evolving off of Neanderthal. So he'll make you believe in evolution and science like that. The way you see how this violence is evolving off of, like, Neanderthals and stuff like that. And he'll leave you bleeding in front of Darwin, like Darwin's law of, like, evolution, survival of the fittest, stuff like that.
The last one who dared to cross got a spear to the skull and impaired him in all his thoughts. It was knuckles drag when he walks.
Cold encounters, like some snowy showers on a rampage. How we climbing towers, permafrost and polar punctures put you pussy fuck.
Permafrost is a combo of Sub-Zeros, but besides that, on a rampage climbing towers, that's a game mode in Mortal Kombat where you climb towers and just fight enemies until you get to the top. Permafrost and polar punctures put you pussy fuckers out of power. God damn.
Out of power. Have my brother put you under fire. Now you running like some cowards.
You running like some.
Okay, that's actually also interesting. Have my brother put you under. In Mortal Kombat 1, they kind of it's technically a soft reboot of the franchise, and in this one, Scorpion and Sub-Zero are brothers, whereas before they were enemies / rivals, and then later became, friends.
Running like some cowards.
You running like some cowards, cause we spine chilling like a ghost appeared. We the type to give a
we spine chilling like a ghost appeared. Reference to Ghost Rider with Scorpion's skull ability or skull appearance and stuff like that as well. And yeah, I mean, Scorpion's dead, so we spine chilling like a ghost appeared. So he's technically a ghost, specter, revenant, whatever you want to call him.
Ghost appeared. We the type to give a poltergeist a couple phobic fears. Y'all just don't compare. It's apparent because you don't compare. Prepare to perish like Harry's parents. You're all in peril. Get over here.
I bet a sparrow hit him like he's Captain Jack. No chiropractor, bone marrow spilling when we crack his back. The clan is back. It's on the track. Me and Kev going back to back. We going back to back.
We going back to back with a spin and slash. I'm animalistic like I'm half arachnid. I'll pack a sting while
I'm animalistic like I'm half arachnid. Scorpion, I mean, come on, got his name from the fucking arachnid scorpion, and he was gonna let his vengeance was gonna sting those who wronged him. Yeah. Oh, yo, these guys are going in right there, bro.
My back fist and out this members of your clan to get dismembered. So if you go
and now diss members of your clan to get dismembered. Shiva Ryu versus Lin Kuei. I mean, they had like hatred for one another at one point.
Out on a limb, then I might just snatch it then.
Yeah, it's Armageddon like Bruce Willis. It's hard to...
Another Mortal Kombat game, Mortal Kombat Armageddon.
It's Armageddon like Bruce Willis. It's hard to kill us. We true villains, no telling what we do to them.
Armageddon's also a movie that Bruce Willis was in, where like these astronauts had to go to a meteor that was coming to Earth and try to blow that shit up. And then Bruce Willis is in the Good Day to Die series. Like, it's a Good Day to Die Hard, the Die Hard series, basically. Hard to kill Bruce.
We got the crew chilling, icicles to eye sockets. Impelled your vision, you died watching.
Yeah, that's that deadly alliance. Yeah,
it's that deadly alliance.
That's that deadly alliance.
Yeah, that's that deadly alliance. Yeah, that's that deadly alliance. Yeah,
that's that deadly alliance. Yeah,
that's that deadly alliance.
That's that deadly alliance. Yeah.
As a YouTuber, vidIQ is one of the most powerful tools that I use. I spend a lot of time shooting and editing, so I want to make sure that each video I make is putting its best foot forward. That's where vidIQ.
Sorry, ads. You got to play for a second. Anyways, nah, yo, these guys went fucking off. These guys went off, bro. I like it, bro. I like this. This might, yeah. This might be added to the gaming playlist, bro. Cause I like it, bro. I like it. They snapped. They also did what I like, man. I said it when I was reacting to GXG Wolf's album, bro. I love the back and forth format, man. Whenever they can play off each other, bounce back, every few bars, and then just trade off, man. That shit's so fun. It's such a fun thing to hear and like watch people do, because it really allows you to play off each other, and it helps creativity, man. It really does, bro. It almost feels like friendly competition, because you're like, okay, it's like a friendly game of one-upsmanship, basically, right? At least in my eyes. That's why I like it. Anyways, guys, yeah, this is the Kevin Bennett. This was his Scorpion and Sub-Zero rap Deadly Alliance with the homie Nicky Tracks. Go show Kevin the homie support. Go show him the homie treatment. Like, comment, subscribe. Link to the channel down below. And until next time, Cryo out.